Good morning, everyone. Today is the launch for Heavy Weapons. Heavy Weapons is the third book in a series of short stories that are about 15,000 to 20,000 words long, depending on which one. It was designed to be a series. I wasn't sure how far I was going to take it, but I decided that this particular storyline is going to end after 3 episodes. So that's about basically a novel broken into 3 parts. So Heavy Weapons launches today. The premise for this story is I have a story universe that I had thought up a long time ago and kind of started working on, and it basically involves a universe where space travel is possible, or has been for quite a while, and there are planets, habitable planets all over the place, and a lot of them have been bought out for real estate investment and done different things with them. For example, in this case, they did a historical reenactment world based on Vikings or Saxon England or, Daneland and whatnot. So that is like 300 years before the story starts. It goes bankrupt. All these role players that were shipped to this planet are left there. They've culturally basically forgotten that they're part of, a pretend world. So they basically become Vikings on this fairly hostile alien planet that was roughly terraformed to resemble the historical time in question. So that's that. And then basically there's some political intrigue throughout the Commonwealth. Modern soldiers drop down on the planet. They're hunting and fighting and looking for different people and doing different things with the larger plot story. So you have modern day, space troopers that are, some of them are trying to pretend that they are Vikings in this world. Other ones are just coming down there and just laying waste. There's modern forces fighting modern forces. There's primitive or Viking forces fighting everybody as well. There's some creatures. There's a super weapon that, if you read the second story in the series, Blood Royal, was mentioned, and everybody's really afraid of it. And you're going to learn in this episode, or the third and final episode, what it is. It's called the corrosion device. So what's really interesting about that is all these different worlds. So it mentions also in this story world that there was a world where had kind of indigenous dragon type creatures that were then transplanted to a different world, and it went horribly wrong because those dragons didn't want to be on a different world and weren't made for another world. Well, that's going to be part of the premise for my short story I'm going to write and submit to Chris Fox's new space fantasy anthology that he's putting out a call for. I really like my story idea. It's super fun. It's really popping to life in my imagination. There's going to be a lot of competition, I guess, for lack of a better term, for Chris Fox's anthology, because a lot of people showed interest in it when he put it up there, that he was going to do this. So I like science fiction and fantasy. I write military science fiction. I write space opera. But I think if there was ever an official category for space fantasy, that might kind of be my home. So I'm going to write this Dragon Freighter Stories, what's the working title called. That's the working title. Start working on that pretty heavy today as I watch the launch for Heavy Weapons and try to get that going. So I really hope that that story gets written and that it gets in Chris's anthology, or somehow it gets out there, because it's going to be cool. It's going to be a cool story. I'm really excited about it. So anyway, so look forward to the Dragon story, Dragon space fantasy story, and check out Heavy Weapons. It's 99 cents. I believe Proof of Death is still free today, and we'll run that promo for a while. I'll probably raise the prices just a smidge, but they're short stories. They're 15 to 20,000 words. They're supposed to be fun. If you can pick one up and review it, that'd be great, because I don't have a lot of reviews. Space Viking, science fiction, space Viking stories. There's some out there. I'm not sure if it's a genre that people are ready for. So if you have fun with it and you enjoy the story, send me an email at scottmoonwriter.com, or leave a review, or get on my Facebook page, Scott Moon Writer Facebook page, or come over to Keystroke Medium Facebook page. We can talk about it there too. So anyway, I haven't shaved yet. I'm sorry if that offends anyone, which I'm sure it doesn't nowadays. So I'm going to finish my workout. I'm going to go back, work on the book launch, and write some more stories and do family stuff because I managed to get today off. So anyway, have a great day. See you later. Bye.